Are you trading in this climate? Whew, it is so interesting because every day literally is a ride. And so, listen, once we get past this and you've developed the skill of being able to trade, it's going to really be on and popping. So, do not give up. Do not get weary. I get it. It's very interesting because at times you may lose money, right? At times you will gain money. And I understand even more about what the Bible says about being content, because by godliness with contentment is great gain. 1 Timothy 6:6-7. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about you internally. I'm talking about your nervous system. I'm talking about your sanity. I'm talking about you being able to continue to grow and nurture your family. Because this is the thing. We do not want to turn being in the stock market into an idol, into something that now we're seeking. The stock market is our solution. No, the stock market is a tool for us to continue to build on God's kingdom, right? For us to go out there and do the things that we're called to do already. And now this is a solution for that. This is a solution for you to be able to be home with your babies or traveling and be anywhere and be able to print money. And so, man, my thing is just being content. Like, I see some more moves going on, but I'm done for the day. Go get my son. We do some things outdoors and get dinner ready and get things prepped for tomorrow, right? Because there's been times where I would get back on here and get back in the market and then news come out or something and it turns against me. So what is your plan? Now, your plan, you wanted to have some, different layers to it, but there's some core fundamental things that you want to make sure that you're doing every day that is true to you. And that's something that you got to develop. So I'm going to add some in the description. But tell me, what is some of your non-negotiables when it's trading? Like, this is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. You're going to be teaching your family. You're going to be teaching others, right? They're going to pay you to actually learn this. Or maybe they're not. Whatever your goals are. Because that is a goal of mine later on. And I actually teach now, but in different capacities. But the thing about it is you want to make sure that, yes, this is what occurred today, right? Maybe you made 10%. That's great, right? Maybe you didn't make any money, but you learned. Maybe you lost some money. I get it. That stuff, it don't feel good. But I think about when I worked my day job and I'm paying for gas to get there. I'm paying for my lunches there. I'm paying for certain supplies and things like that. There's a cost with anything that we do. I think about being a leader, entrepreneur, founder, and having to purchase, facilities and, do whatever, like purchase ads and marketing and hire team members. So right now you have an opportunity, and yes, you may have some losses, but it's just part of it. So even with me, I'm refining my strategies on, okay, if I'm doing this, I'm going to make sure that I keep my risk management to this, right? And I can always get back in. There's always another trade, because this is an abundant garden with all these different, opportunities to be able to invest and also trade. So what are your non-negotiables in trading so that you can stay focused on the bigger picture? We are trading in a very volatile environment, and we do not need to get, again, weary in being in here. We need to be excited. We need to have ourselves refreshed. What things you got to change? I had to change several things to make sure that I'm up and ready to be in the market. Right, but before I'm even up and ready to be in the market, I'm up and ready spending time with God. I'm up and ready making sure that my family's taken care of. I'm up and ready making sure at least I got some things going so I know what we having for dinner or so there's an order to this stuff that people don't be talking about. And as we continue to grow, and my daughter's my course, as we continue to grow in this, we want to make sure as we continue to build that we are also taking care and nurturing other things in ourselves. So I'm getting off because by now we're supposed to be outside. So the best day. This is Denisha on a mission, spreading words and these seeds of wisdom on this trading journey. Do not give up. When we get past, and there's always going to be something, right? And that's not being negative, just being the reality of it. But you being able to trade in this environment and see different moves, what I also see is you don't have to be in here long at all. There's some days where I held trades for all day, right? Depending on the strategy, or over a couple of days. Like right now, I've just been able to do scalps in and out. You gotta adjust with the market. All right, so again, this Nisha on a mission, spreading words and seeds of wisdom. You got this. Why? Because God got you. Why does God got you? Because you're a loving God. You're seeking God. You're giving. You're putting things in order, right? And, you know, God is a merciful God. God is graceful. But God also will give us a little, you know what I'm saying, like a wake-up call too. So just like with me, you know, when you have your child, you're going to, you know, discipline them or reward them for their good, right? And that's the thing God's gonna do for us. And so we want to be very good stewards of this. I'm not just talking, I'm talking to myself every day. I got my list over there of things I need to do. Sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to do it. But every time I don't, I pay for it. So, anywho, have the best day. I'm about to go get your non-negotiables together. So as we continue to grow in this and meet our goals, our objectives in this, that we are following that, right? All right, and we don't, again, get caught up in all this other stuff. I ask myself, am I the ping pong right now? Am I the ball in ping pong? That's just, I don't want to be that. God is about arising and shining, right? And so there's a way that we can do that, and I'll continue to talk about it. But again, I'm gone. All right, talk to you later. Bye.